channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? Grab your coffee, maybe a snack. You're gonna need it. Let's get into it. So, the video today is what people are seeing, experiencing in everyday life. This is what they're finding. This is their news. This is the real prepper news as far as I'm concerned, okay? So, this first thing that I'm going to share with you is from TRISH. And she said that Poland started distributing KI, which is, if you don't know what KI is potassium iodide, to all of their people today. So that's Germany and Poland. And I said, oh, they're getting ready. And she said, yep. So that's a little bit of a tidbit for you from Trish, okay? And now on to this. So, did you know that human meat has been found in McDonald's meat factories? How gross is that? I know. So, this was sent to me, so I'm going to share it with you. All right, so here's the picture. And then here's something from Subway, and I'm like, wait a minute, what? So Subway begins offering promotional offers where they will use real meat for a limited time. A limited time? Wait a minute. Okay. And I don't know if you guys heard about this, but if you are in Florida, you just might have. So, a Chinese-based biological research company has purchased 1,400 acres for $5.5 million, which was in July, with the hopes to build a primate quarantine and breeding facility, according to Levy, L-E-V-Y, county officials and records. Yeah, I know. And did you guys hear about this? I just found out about it, and I looked it up. And this actually started back in the 70s and the 80s in Nigeria. But with the adoption this week by the 7th World Religions Congress of the Human Fraternity document created by Pope Francis and Mohammed bin Zayed, Chrislam, and that's C-H-R-I-S-L-A-M, is now the official one world religion. I'm not kidding. Yeah. So, here you go. And what I'm going to show you right now is not the first time that I've actually seen this, okay? This is a screenshot, and it comes from Insiders Club. And it's cwbit.uk. And it says, hey, Charlie, this came from a friend of mine who is the former head of blank and connected with people involved in the QFS. Are you hearing this? And then it goes on to say, hey, Scott, all of the U.S. banks declared they've went into bankruptcy. They're trying to buy more time, resisting to go into the new QFS digital in October, but some will collapse. U.S. fiat is completely dead, but the new gold-backed USTN will be announced to bridge the gap between both systems. U.S. Fed opens the door for crypto banks to enter traditional banking systems. And now for a commercial break. And a community member, she wrote in and she said, I have been making my own fire boxes for some time, and here are some pictures of them. She uses old sheets, script, and soaked them in rubbing alcohol and a smoker. So I use cigarette boxes and other cardboard. This will work. I'm still out to make more fire starters for my family. Let's look at these pictures. Oh, that's really neat. Oh, wow. What a great idea. Look at these pictures. They're great. And here's another fire to report. This community member said, I am in California and this is the news I woke up to. This is just a few miles away from me. When will this stop? We've had enough already. So let's take a look at these pictures. The first one is Highway 1 closed as fire crews responded to PG&E energy storage facility in Moss Landing. And it goes on to say that the highway is closed between Salinas Road and Malera Road in the California Highway Patrol said it could be closed for 4 to 6 hours. Wow. Look at these. Okay, so here's some pictures of text messages that a subscriber or community member rather received. And they go like this. Good morning. I'm hearing you guys may strike, my friend said. I said I hadn't heard anything about it. And they said something about they didn't say or do something about the sick days. I said I don't know, but I know someone who has more knowledge than me. She said they lied to them. She said there never was an attentive agreement. Did you find anything or know anything about this? And the person responded, yeah, there was some sketchy stuff that was hidden. The tentative agreement is still effective, but is up for vote this week. If it is voted down, we may still strike. And then she goes on to say, I'm sorry. I was hoping you guys, that they would do right by you guys. And he said, it's okay. This company is only out for themselves. I was hoping that they would too. Then she goes on to say, so you guys are paying dues to your union that's not really backing you guys up, or are they really backing you up? The ones doing a proposal to you guys were trying to blow smoke. What was some of the shady things that they were trying to pull? And he said, yeah, we pay almost $200 a month in dues for nothing. They just don't want to give us the time off. They gave us 3 sick days for a year. That's it? And won't count against us if we have sick kids or ER visits, which we should have anyway. Wow. Then she says, that should be a given, no questions asked. You need more than 3 days. How long is the attentive agreement good for? And when would the strike take effect? Huh. And then the update is it's good until we vote, so by Friday. So you guys go vote again this Friday. I'm not sure when the attentive agreement is supposed to end. Let's see. I think we vote Thursday. This tentative agreement is good until then. So what happens if some unions agree to pass? Would everyone strike or just certain ones? Just the ones that don't sign. How much more work would that put on you? Or are they somehow different? I don't really understand how railroad stuff works. As I just learned, Amtrak used some of the same tracks. I'm learning new things all the time. I hope you got to enjoy your days off. Jesus. So here's something else that was sent to me. It's a screenshot and it says CBDC, digital ID, facial recognition, personal CO2 tracker, climate change passport, monthly driving limits, microchip cashless payments, social credit scores. This is the future under global communism. And then this community member wrote in and she said, here are some screenshots of a piece of property in my area. $80,000 reduction in 1 month. And this is in California, I believe. Yeah. Crazy. And then this community member wrote in and he said, I took these pictures today at Meyer store. in Dublin, Ohio. It's a suburb of Columbus. It is by far the worst looking store I have seen. Meijer is a well established regional chain, so this is a mystery to me. The globalists seem to have a very precise plan to make the food supply chain collapse while keeping people ignorant until the last possible moment. Look at these pictures. And then this email came in from a community member, and she said, shop exclusively at Publix in Calusa Bay. It's brand new, and the people are wonderful, and the store is well stocked. This morning, like most mornings, I went early to get some peanuts for the squirrels. Yes, I'm one of those. And some other items. I went to self-checkout with cash as usual. No can do anymore. No cash transactions, cash back, etc. at the self-checkout anymore. I've already spoken with the store manager and the corporate office. I told them my business, which amounts to about $1,000 per month, is pulled until the cash options are restored at the register. I told them I'm not going to cooperate nor play games with corporate America anymore. She tried some excuse. I told her to stifle that excuse. That if their cash transaction machine does not understand real from fake cash, they have the wrong cash transaction machines. She shut up pretty fast. I live on SSDI. I pay all of my bills out of my checking account, make all of my monthly transactions, then take all the cash out of my bank account. Consequently, I use cash only throughout the month. My son also pays me rent in cash. So, yeah, I know my days of anonymity are limited, but I will not cooperate with it. It's why we do what we do. That's awesome. She said, sincerely, another Karen, but for reals. Laugh out loud. So, listen to this. Kroger, okay, with 12,000 employees and 89 stores just alone in Ohio and other surrounding areas, will also be closing their doors due to high theft in that area. They have lost more than profit. It's a shame what it's coming to. But watch this. So I'm going to put up a screenshot, okay? And the screenshot is of this. It comes from Kroger, and it says, no one wins with a strike. And it says, the ratification vote on your fully recommended tentative agreement starts today. We understand associates are being asked to authorize the union to declare a strike. You may have some questions about what a strike would mean to you and to Kroger. What does strike authorization mean? If the union receives strike authorization, it does not necessarily mean they will call a strike, but it does mean they can call a strike. If the union has strike authorization, they can call a strike at any time with appropriate notice, disrupting your work life and finances, and without any additional input or votes from you. The agreement you are voting on today is a fully recommended agreement between the company and the union. It includes a significant investment in your wages, healthcare, and pension. No one wants a strike. You, our associates, will miss out on paychecks and potentially benefits. Our customers who choose not to get involved may opt to shop at our competitors, many of whom are ironically non-union grocers. Our stores can lose business that may not return. A strike threat creates uncertainty in the minds of our customers and could potentially lead to loss of valuable market share in the competitive retail environment. The choice is yours. Do what's right for you and your family. Review our offer and vote. And then this email comes in from a community member, and she says, I just wanted to let you and the community know that at my local Rite Aid near Ontario, California. They just changed all of their debit card machines in the front of the store. I was talking to the cashier while using it and checking out, and the teller commented on how flimsy they are, and she didn't know why they got rid of the old ones. Then she said, "Oh, and it takes your picture too." Immediately, I looked closer, and in the bottom right corner, there's a super small little camera with a QR code behind it. I said, "Wow, I really don't like that." And I put my hand over it, but didn't want to touch it. They are probably taking fingerprints too. What the heck is going on? This is the first time I'm hearing about this. I never knew this. What the heck? Oh my gosh. And before I go, here's something else that was sent to me, okay? And it reads, if your government does not use deadly force to defend your borders, but it does use deadly force to collect taxes and enforces unconstitutional laws, then traitors have taken control of your government. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I love you. I'll see you in the next one. You stay safe, you stay positive, you keep prepping. And as always, fear less. Ciao.